Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. The wifey is here as well.
Hello.
Now, she has no idea what she is in store for, and neither do you guys. You guys won't really know until you guys probably read either the description or the title. But before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV. Whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile, maybe watch me on the road right now, driving to so-and-so's house. If you are, hopefully you got this phone or whatever on a holder and not just holding it. Don't be a jag. And hopefully you pull over. Okay, so hopefully this dog will leave us alone so we can do this video somewhat interrupted. But anyways, if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. Comment and like. Likes are very important. Likes are very important because if we didn't like that dog, this little behavior would be punch in the jaw. But we like animals. We don't suggest any kind of violence towards animals. So we obviously like them enough for that. So
That's right.
With that being said, let's finally get into this video. Okay, so with New Year's just right around the corner, if you will, maybe like 2 weeks away, I believe. By the way, if you guys are living in the Midwest, I'm not sure, but Thursday is supposed to be some kind of huge blizzard. Wednesday night for most of the Midwest. I'm not sure wherever you guys are located, but wherever you guys are, hopefully the weather is okay for you. But we will probably be hunkering down this Thursday. It's supposed to be a really bad storm. But anyways,
make your Costco runs.
Make those Costco runs soon. Get that bulk Hot Pockets, if you will. Ham and cheese, by the way. What's your favorite Hot Pocket? Let me know down in the description down below. Man, we're supposed to be talking about fragrances. We're talking about Hot Pockets. But anyways, let's finally get into this video, okay? So, over the years, the wifey has picked up a few fragrances for me, and so is I, okay? Now, these are designer fragrances because the wife pretty much buys all my designer fragrances. Now, I buy some myself as well, but she usually buys the more expensive ones, okay? The ones that I choose not to get myself. I'm kind of like that. I don't like to buy like super duper expensive things unless I can get like a few of them for that price. Thus, the reason of all my Middle Easterns. So I can get like 4 of those for the price of one good one. So I usually go that route. So with that being said, we are going to go back a few years ago when the wife probably, I think this was the first one she probably bought me, the designer. And the fragrance is going to go up against is a fragrance that I picked out pretty much the same year. This was like kind of my big, it's not a huge expensive purchase, but if I would have bought it at the place where I first smelled it, it would have been expensive. But this is the fragrance that pretty much started the journey of collecting, or if you will, hoarding fragrances, okay? Depending on what spectrum you land on, okay? Now, a lot of you might say you're collectors, but at the end of the day, we still got to use these, okay? So, this is not like a baseball card where you collect, okay? Or you don't use the baseball card, you collect them, okay? You actually got to use these, okay? Or else it makes no sense to keep buying all these. So, obviously, we are hoarding, we are addicts, whatever you want to call it, okay? So, we are addicted to this stuff, okay? So, this is the one that pretty much started it off. And this would be the Mr. Burberry EDT. Now, you guys might have seen this was on a video not too long ago. And this is the one the wifey picked. Now, had she have came to me or watched a few of these fragrance videos prior to buying this, she probably would have saved a nice penny. But I think she ended up spending retail on this, which might have been maybe in the hundreds. I don't know.
Do you remember where it came from?
She actually got this from her job, I believe.
No, Nordstrom.
Nordstrom. Okay, so Nordstrom. So she does have a perk at working at a hospital. They have cool little gift shops where she can get a nice little discount on fragrances. Still a little bit more pricier than going online to find them, but she can usually get these kind of cheap there. But now she knows how the pros shop for their fragrances, so now hopefully she knows for next time.
We shop at Ulta and Sephora.
We do shop there. We shop there with our eyes and our nose first, but then with our wallets we go online. Okay, so Mr. Burberry versus Carolina Herrera. This is Privé for men. Now, the first time I smelled this, again, I said if I had bought this the first time I smelled it, I would have spent a pretty good amount of money because the first time I smelled this was on at the airport. Okay, I think this was probably one of our first trips together too. And I smelled this in the airport. Wasn't a huge fan of the smell right off the back, but maybe 10 minutes afterwards, this was just a beautiful smelling fragrance. And I think it was like $100 at the airport, maybe 90 or something like that. And I got this for like 45, so can't beat that. So what we're going to do, maybe over the next couple of days, we are going to go over the last 5 years of fragrances that she's bought and that I've bought. And we're going to put them head to head against each other and see which one smells better. Now, some of these are blind buys that the wife just so happened to pick up. And some of these were kind of blind buys for me too. Most of them I did kind of get a good smell of first, but the wifey might not have. But this goes to show you that what I think might smell better, the wife might not think smells as good, okay? So it's, you know, you guys are always asking her to give her opinion more, okay? So here we are. So she might just automatically assume she's going to like this one more because she bought it. Who knows? Or she might like this one and vice versa. I already think I know which way I'll go, but it is actually a toss-up. So we'll start with the Mr. Burberry first. We'll do this on the left hand. Okay, now this Mr. Burberry has different flankers as well. They got a EDP, they got an indigo, they got a something else. This is a nice
atomizer.
This is nice, classy, just a nice classic date night fragrance. You can either be like a boss and wear this one too, like if you're a bossy gentleman type thing.
It is a fancy fragrance.
It's nice. It's kind of spicy. It's kind of got this fresh darkness as well, a little bit of crisp.
It's kind of.
It smells good. I mean, you guys, it smells gentleman, okay, if that's where you want to go. This is definitely a masculine fragrance. No unisex about this. No feminine about this.
Man.
Okay, not a young man either. Unless you are, you feel like you're grown, then you can wear it.
But it's not an old man.
It's not. It's like literally right in between, but more above like 30. If I was to wear this, I'd be like above 30, which I was above 30 when she bought it. So
barely.
Man, it's just like this fresh, kind of spicy, kind of woody. It's got a little bit of darkness to it that makes it more of that masculine style fragrance, not like a gentleman, like a kitty fragrance, but it's just good. It's a real good fragrance. So what do you think about that one?
I like it.
Give you another smell now that the little bit of that alcohol is kind of gone away a little bit.
It was very strong when you sprayed it. My goodness.
But just very nice, you guys. Just very classy,
it smells
gentleman.
like a department store.
Just like that, okay? Now, both of these could be pretty much worn on a date night. This one, I would say this would be more for the wifey. This one coming up would be more for the like a fella's date night. If you guys go on date nights with your fellas or anything like that, I don't know. Go on date nights with the homies. Man's night out. Now, this is going to be good for like a nice bar, like cigar bar or anything like that. Somewhere we're going to have some whiskey because it's a nice boozy, spicy fragrance. Now, right off the back, it's kind of, you either hate or it's either a love or hate right at the top. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, she's too busy over here. See, she's not paying attention to the screen. The dogs are up, but you gotta keep paying attention, regardless if they're biting or not. The eyes are on the prize right there. Okay? What do you think of that one? Again, it's kind of boozy. It's kind of spicy. It's warm, but what happens is when this fragrance starts dying down, yeah, she's getting bit up like if she was surrounded by mosquitoes. But again, we got to pay attention to the prize that is ahead of us. The viewers want our full-on attention, not the doggies. Okay, but this again, nice boozy, but where it really excels is when it starts drying down and that cardamom, that nice spice starts creeping through. It's just a lovely fragrance. Smell one more time.
I think I like.
It's kind of got a little bit of this like, almost like a powderiness or almost Vaseline style smell with that like, take some Vaseline and then you put that booze with it. It's kind of got this creamy boozy smell compared to that one. More like fresh, spicy. Strong still. Okay, so which one would you pick? And that's where I got to go to. And it's not because I picked it. I just actually like the way it smells. Now, when we do more of these, it's not going to go based off of, both of them are date night fragrance. One might be a freshie compared to a dark one. We're just going based off overall scent, okay? We're not going off what occasion, stuff like this, but just based off overall scent. I like the Carolina Herrera Privé a little bit more too. I think they're both going to be good for the same age range, right? Yep. Anyone over 30, okay, 30. It's definitely a masculine fragrance, both of them. No feminine about it, any of this. But I just like this one a little bit more. I think this one screams a little bit more bad boyish, a little bit more on the edge, if you will.
I like the bottle.
The bottle is cool. It's got that little flask look, which is cool. It's probably why some people think of it as a boozy, kind of leathery, almost bad boy fragrance, because you get this flask. I mean, you gotta, once this thing empties out, see if I can fill this up with some booze and use it at the bar. However, I don't think I'll go through all this. I still got a pretty good amount left, as you can see. All my fragrances, a lot of that's what I'm saying, you guys. I think we are more hoarders than anything, because there are people that say they'll buy like 5 of the same fragrance or something like that. Why?
Well,
especially now, if you only have like maybe 10, okay, go ahead. But if you are in the hundreds, 200s, why? Unless you plan on selling them too.
No. To
make a profit.
Have you noticed my Dior and my one of the one?
So she has a Dior and she has her, I think it's her Louis Vuitton cologne, which she likes a lot too.
They're getting
both
low.
Of them. They're low. They've gotten pretty good dents. They've pretty got like a lot of nice dents in it. But I just don't see the reasoning of buying 5 of the same fragrance, no matter how, unless you're getting it dirt cheap, then maybe, but.
Those are my 2 favorite, and my lock is my other one.
I mean, I have favorites too, but I just like.
And I plan to get all 3 of those again.
I really like smelling different every single day. That's the purpose of a huge collection, is literally every day, twice a day if I want to, if I feel like taking a bath and getting rid of the funk smell that I've had on earlier. It's just to reapply. See, you can't. I guess you could do that with shoes and stuff too, but not like your 2 favorite pair of shoes. You're not going to wear both of those in the same day, maybe. I mean, like your absolute 2 favorites. I mean, maybe you got a work favorite shoe, but I'm just saying, like, your just 2 favorite pair of shoes, your 2 favorite purses, your 2 favorite shirts. You're not going to wear them twice for a day, but you can literally do that with a fragrance. If you don't like the one in the morning, maybe it's starting to die off a little bit. You can take a shower and then rock something else, You can rock one to bed. You can rock one to work. There's literally a fragrance for every single occasion. Think pretty much any accessories for any occasion. But I think fragrance is the ultimate accessory. And as far as the accessories go, this is the one where, like, I mean, okay, for a woman, maybe it's a purse. But after the purse, what is the one thing that if you're a lady, like if you leave without, besides your phone and maybe a wallet, that you just feel naked without? When I don't spray one of these on and I just leave, I mean, yeah, okay, you gotta have the wedding ring on or, something like that. But I can leave without the watch. I can leave without this necklace. I can leave without the hat.
He can leave without the wedding ring too.
But if I leave without spraying this, it's like I feel incomplete. So I think that's why fragrances are the top dog. We're going to go back at these one more time before we leave, just to make sure we pick the right one. So if you guys ever see both of these, again, these are both, you could date night gentlemen-y. So maybe you're on the fence about buying one of these 2, who knows? And you're like, which one should I buy? Which one maybe my wife might like a little bit more, and we shall see. Okay, so one more time. It's kind of fresh, spicy. Got a little bit of that, like, kind of older gentleman-y feel, but not without it being too old, okay? There's something subtle about this. It's subtle, it's creamy, it's kind of boozy.
It just has a mild sweetness.
This kind of has that green freshness to it, that green freshness, but also a little bit dark, just a little bit, not like,
Yeah, that one has more freshness. This one has a mild sweetness that one just doesn't have.
So, are you still sticking with it though?
Yeah.
So, between the 2, we are both picking this one. So maybe, again, maybe you are in front of the store at the airport right now, and both of these are just calling your name. Who knows? You are really on the fence about both of them, and you really need at least 2 people's opinions. You got 2 of them right here. So, and you got an opinion from both sexes. So you cannot beat that. Now you don't have to look awkward and go up to the worker and be like, which one do you like? See, you get it right here. Okay, you don't have to ask no awkward questions. You don't have to go out in the middle of the airport hall and go try to track some people down that want to smell those 2 fragrances. You get it right here.
Hey, smell my neck.
Smell the neck. See which one you like. Anyways, we are going to get up out of here. There you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. And if you guys did, let me know down below. Do you want this series to continue? We'll do another one tomorrow. Going to like the year 2017.
Well, this one was actually
I think this was like 2016. It might have even been 2015. I don't know. I lost track.
Yeah, because it's before we were married.
It's been a while for both of these. But anyways, there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you guys did, hit the likes, comment, and
subscribe.
We'll see you next time. Peace.